Okay? Can you hear me, please?
Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice. So we're going to talk about some key categories of software you should be aware of. For estimating, taking off, we have things like PlanSwift, CostX, and Cubic, which help with digital quantity takeoffs. There are a lot more that are there for digital takeoff, but these are just examples. And we also have Bluebeam Review and AutoCAD Assist in interpreting and quantifying drawings. For scheduling and project control, we have MS Project and Primavera P6, which are widely used. And for collaboration and building information modeling, we have Navisworks, we have Revit, we have Bexel Manager, and we have BIM 360, which are now industry standards. So these tools are reshaping how quantity surveyors do their work. In practice, software is used to, one, to generate takeoffs in minutes rather than hours. Software is used to link pricing databases to cost estimates in real time. And software is used to collaborate with architects, engineers, and other stakeholders on shared platforms. It is also used to maintain project records and audit trails. Efficiency is the name of the game, and software delivers that efficiency. So we have industry expectations and competitive advantage. Our employers are no longer training graduates from scratch because honestly to them, it's a waste of time and a waste of resources. So they expect you to have a basic working knowledge of relevant software. Being software proficient makes you more competitive for internship, graduate schemes, and even international opportunities. You become a ready-to-go asset, not someone who needs 3 months or 6 months of training after graduation. Now, what is the risk of falling behind? If we have to be real with ourselves, if you are still clinging to manual methods, you are setting yourself back. In today's fast-paced industry, speed, accuracy, and collaboration are key software proficiency, and which are not just an advantage, they are necessity. They are necessity. And it's a global language. Whether you practice in Nigeria or abroad, digital skills are non-negotiable. So how do you get started? One is that you take advantage of free trials and student versions of software. With AutoCAD, there are student versions. With Bexel Manager, there are student versions. There are student versions for virtually all kinds of software you can think of. And then you watch tutorials on YouTube. And it is very funny and ironical that some of them are even better than the classroom lectures you get. You should also join online communities like LinkedIn groups and Reddit forums to expand your knowledge. You should also volunteer on group projects or competitions where digital tools are required. Your learning doesn't have to wait for a formal course. Start exploring now. Okay, so with digital proficiency, the world opens up to you. Remote internships are increasing, especially with international firms. BIM coordination roles, freelance estimating, or even remote contract management are within reach if you have the right skills. So don't think local, think global. Software gives you that bridge. You are the future of quantity surveying profession. The industry is moving fast, and those who adapt will lead. So I encourage you to embrace software, learn continuously, collaborate with others who are also growing. It is no longer a choice. It is your professional passport. So let us talk, let us discuss. If you have questions, let us ask before we can then go to the training. So thank you for your attention. I hope this has inspired you to take software proficiency seriously, not just for school, but for your entire career. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and take your questions now. Thank you. I hope you heard me. I wasn't just talking to myself.
Everyone, please, if you have a
Yes,
question,
yes,
please
sir.
raise your hand up so we can. Okay, we have some hands raised. Are they for questions or is it a mistake?
Okay.
Ezekiel Joy.
Yeah, good afternoon. I my hands really are not for questions yet. I don't have any question yet.
Okay, Olaguju Azan Taye. Do you have a question? Hello. Okay, Adedotun Tiamiyu. Do you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Okay, please go
afternoon.
ahead.
Okay, so my question is quite straightforward. I just wanted to ask that for the learning phase of the using of software tools for taking off and all that we do right now is not that straightforward because there's not a lot of materials that we can use for learning. So I wanted to know, is there like any way we can easily achieve that?
Okay, may I speak to that? Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is true that you don't have all the time. Even if you have all the material, you don't have all the time in this training to get everything that you need to become proficient in PlanSwift. But that there are no materials, no, I beg to differ. There is a ton of materials, YouTube materials, video materials on YouTube that you can avail yourself of. They are free. They are very free. You can download them when you have internet, and then you can watch them offline whenever you wish to. So if you need them, I'm sure the coordinator can get them across to you. There are a lot of them that explain everything in tutorial.
All right, so thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. We have another question from Oluwamayowa Oluwadare. He said, in a situation whereby you don't have the facilities, I mean PC to use, but you're interested in learning, what can one do?
Okay, I'm sure that the organizers will have a way of, I don't know what you mean by facilities, but I think the software itself is a requirement for you to continue to learn. And then the first question spoke about the resources, and I'm sure, like I said, there is a ton of them. So if you need the software, I'm sure you can get from the coordinator to install on your system if you have a system, or if you have access to any system to install it on. So I think that barrier is already lifted. You need the software, just get across to the coordinator, and I'm sure she will get it across to you and probably teach you how to install it if you need help in that respect.
Good afternoon, sir.
So I don't know if that question is answered.
Yes, thank you, sir. Like you said, if he meant PC, but just like you asked, if you don't have a PC, that's why we are recording the program so that you can access it after the meet. So whenever you have access to a PC, probably in your school or from a friend, you can just always watch the program so that you will learn the step-by-step process. I hope that answers your question. So, sir, we have another question from, okay, Yusuf Abigail, your hand is raised. Okay, I'm sorry, Abdurrahman Abubakar. We'll hear from you after Yusuf Abigail.
I also have questions, sir.
Okay.
My question is that, sir, is the class only for the PlanSwift, or would there be another class after we are done with this PlanSwift class? That is my question. And second question is that, sir, the software now, you mentioned many softwares. Is it the PlanSwift that is the most simplest and the most standard one, or is there any other one that is more better than this PlanSwift in terms of estimating and things like that? What I mean now is that which PlanSwift and which software are we going for that? If one learn one or two, it will be okay for person in the profession instead of learning multiple software, sir. That is my question, sir. I hope you understand my question, sir.
Yes, I understand your question. The first question about whether this will be the beginning and the end of the training, I think it's only the coordinator that can answer that. But the other one about learning multiple software, I think it's a good thing to know how to use multiple software. One, PlanSwift, it's a very versatile, very good software that I recommend you have in your portfolio of learning. It is very, very good. It is popular. It is easy to access because a lot of it you have around, they are already cracked for you. So you don't need a license to use it. The interfaces are very simple to relate to, and it is just so perfect. And the thing with PlanSwift is that it depends on to what extent you want to take it. Okay, so it is the same with a lot of other software though.